Good morning. Magandang umaga po. Let's talk about what is the future of the Philippines as far as this coming Christmas is concerned. Somebody asked me a question and let's take a look at it. That's what we're going to talk about. Stay with me. Someone sent me a private message and he said, let's take a look at it. Hello, sir. Was checking the active cases of the United States and Philippines, and so the US still has 9.2 million. Those are the active cases. The Philippines has 43,000 from a high of around 180,000. That's impressive. From 180,000, it dropped to 43,000. Wondering how low will the active cases have to go until the quarantine stops? My guess is if numbers still go down and no spike happens, maybe by March of next year. Let's hope. Thank you. Look at that. This is my response. US infection rate is at 3%. This is just based on the numbers she was giving me. 9 million out of 300 million. 3%. Philippines is 0.04%. 43,000 out of 100 million population. Do you really believe it's driven by infection rate? I think it's driven by corruption of the government. Sorry to say, but that's what I truly believe. Corruption. They're still trying to collect hotel kickback and such. What can I tell you? Sorry to have this accusatory statement, but I can't think of anything else. They keep on saying, oh, this is based on science. Bulls. I don't believe that. Now, there might be a good news. It's not all bad news, but don't get too excited about it. There was an interview with Harry Roque, and I'm going to let you listen to it and hope that positive thing happens out of this. Let's take a look at it.
Ang susunod ko pong tanong, Sec, pwede ring sagutin ni Yusek Vergere. Marami pong overseas Filipinos ang gustong magpasko sa Pilipinas, pero napipigilan sila dun sa 5-day quarantine pa rin from yellow countries, tulad po halimbawa ng Amerika. Is there a chance that we might add more countries to the green list? O kung hindi man, mag-relax po tayo ng ating quarantine requirements from yellow countries para medyo mas mapaigsi pa? Is there a scientific or medical basis to support that?
Well, what I can confirm is meron tayong technical working group na pinag-aaralan po ito ng mabuti. Dahil siyempre, mas gusto natin na mag-inganyo ng mga kapwa Pilipino, lalong-lalo na umuwi. No? Pero titignan po natin ang siyensya, titignan po natin ang datos, at pinag-aaralan po yan. Hindi po yan isinantabi. As we are speaking, experts are studying the matter. Yusek Vergere?
Yes, Sec. Yes, sir, meron hong pag-uusap na tungkol dito. No? Katulad kahapon po sa IATF naman ay naibigyan na ng ganitong pagdidiskusyon ukol dito. We just need to look at the science of it, because when we say that we have classified countries, nag-adapt po tayo ng listahan at sistema na ginagamit ng WHO at saka ng CDC. So ito pong mga risk classification ng bawat bansa, scientifically proven po yung kanilang ginamit na metrics dyan. As to our quarantine protocols po kasi, ito po yung pinag-aralan mismo ng ating mga eksperto na makapagsasabi that we can be assured that there won't be forward transmission kapag nirelease po natin na mas maaga ang ating mga kababayan from abroad. But there had been several requests already coming from different embassies na pag-isipan natin at tignan through the IATF dahil may mga foreign relations tayo with them. So pinag-aaralan po natin, meron na nga po tayo, tama po si Sec Harry, na meron na po tayong TWG na nabuo. Next week po pag-uusapan po uli kung ano po ang masasabi ng ating mga eksperto.
And would you say, Yusek, that there's a good chance? Sir, one last, is there a good chance na mapagbigyan po yung request ng ilang mga embahada?
Well, go ahead, ma'am.
Sige po, Sec. I would just like to say that we still base it on science and we still base it on the system that we have right now. But of course, pinag-aaralan nga po at magbibigay tayo ng information in the next days.
Yusek, meron lang akong suggestion, no? Kasi kaming dalawa ni Sec Dizo nanggaling sa magkaibang estado dito sa Amerika, no? Siya ay nasa California, ako ay nasa New York, kung saan napakataas ng mga vaccination rates. So ang suggestion ko po, siguro dahil ang Estados Unidos naman ay federal form of government, no? Talagang 50 mga estado po yan. Baka naman po pwede natin na ang ating classification sa Estados Unidos ay base doon sa individual state at hindi doon sa buong Amerika. Kasi napakadaming estado naman po dyan, gaya ng New York at saka ng California, na napakataas na talaga ng kanilang vaccination rate at napakababa na ng kaso. Pero doon sa mga estado na ayaw magpabakuna, ay talagang sila'y dapat na manatili sa yellow list. Suggestion lang po, Yusek.
Yes, Sec. No? So actually, pinag-aralan din po namin yung mga infections coming from red, yellow, na mga countries, no? And green. So nakita naman ho natin yung mga rates ng infection ng mga nanggagaling sa specific countries na nagre-request ngayon ng ganitong exemptions. At nakita naman natin na hindi naman siya significantly high. So isa po yan sa magiging basihan natin para pag-usapan po ito lahat. So again, we will be informing after the IATF decides next Thursday.
Okay.
Thank you, Yusek. Thank you, Sec.
Maraming salamat, Ivan.
There you have it. So they will be meeting, and hopefully sometime next week something will come out, whether it's positive or negative. Don't get your hopes too high. I don't have my hope too high. Now, in fairness to the Philippines, there's a difference between Philippines and the United States. Number one, we have huge hospitals here. We have huge capacity for accepting and taking care of people who get infected. Secondly, we're far more advanced. Philippines is not even advanced. Forget about far more. It's not even advanced when it comes to vaccine. They don't have any vaccine. They're just relying on China, US, India, wherever, Russia. So they have reason to be more concerned than the United States. So that's in fairness to the Philippines. But still, it's because of the corruption that's going on that I cannot believe that 0.04%, just like before, they were restricting entry when nothing, almost nothing is really coming from abroad. Everything is happening in the Philippines. That is the only reason I am so negative about what this so-called IATF is doing. They're talking about their experts. They have no expert, believe it or not. They have no expert. And they're saying it's based on science. It's based on somebody else's science. They're just copying. So much about negative comment on the Philippine IATF, Philippine Department of Health. I wish they will get to their senses. Face shields are still in place. How stupid is that? Well, share this with people, but like what I said, don't get too excited. But it's something to look forward to. In fact, I almost stopped talking about these things anymore because, I just keep on getting crazy with this. Oh, we'll try alert 1, alert 2, yellow, red, blue. After the barbecues and such, they replace it with level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. Then, I think they were thinking about colorizing it. I'm colorblind. What do I care? So, anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Make it a great day. Please do subscribe unless you have already done so. And God bless.